Cameroon did not qualify for 2026 Wafcon, yet they have won it. You ask me how, and I'm going to explain why they did not qualify and how they won this Wafcon. Remember that before every tournament is, played, like a tournament like this, there's going to be something we call qualifiers. So Cameroon played against Algeria. Now they lost 2-1 to Algeria in the first leg, and they also lost 1-0 in the second leg, making it a 3-1 aggregate in their qualifiers. So they did not qualify through that, legitimate means. And this particular Wafcon was supposed to be hosted in March, but CAF decided to shift it, postpone it to this July to August. Now, they did not just postpone this Wafcon, they postponed it and also expanded it. Before now, Wafcon, is played by 12 nations that qualify through the qualifiers, and the other defending, nations and all that does not need to play qualifiers. Now, as the team, as the tournament was expanded to 16, they now use FIFA ranking of, African women football nations, to add up the remaining 4. So Cameroon, that is ranked 66, benefited from that. Ivory Coast, Mali and Egypt. These are the 4 nations that were added that did not previously qualify for this tournament. So Cameroon, Mali, Ivory Coast and Egypt did not qualify for 2026 Wafcon. They were added through this means. And now, as they were added through this means, Cameroon came to show themselves. Remember that before 2026 Wafcon final, Cameroon have played in 3 other finals, so it's not as if they are not a serious footballing nation for them to have played in 3 finals. But unfortunately, Nigeria dealt with them. Nigeria beat them black and blue 5-0, 1-0, and the other one ended in a draw, and Nigeria still won them on penalties. So you can see that they have played in different Wafcon finals, but this year's Wafcon, their story is a miraculous one. If you want to tell somebody that, God qualifies the unqualified, you can use Cameroon as an example, because they never qualified for this tournament. But because of the expansion of this tournament, they were included. Now, as they were included, they began their journey. I'm going to go through the, people that they played and how they got to this final. Remember that Cameroon was in Group D with Ghana, Cape Verde and Mali. So the first team they played was Mali. They beat them 2-1. The second team they played was Ghana. They beat them 1-0. And the last team they played was the debutant nation Cape Verde, but it ended in a 1-1 draw. So they, proceeded. They were also, they had so many beautiful moments in this particular tournament. They were the first team to qualify for these 2026, Wafcon knockout stages. They qualified for the quarterfinals and they played against Nigeria and won Nigeria. Remember that Nigeria have been the one removing them from the 3 finals they have appeared in. But this time around, they took their revenge on Nigeria and beat Nigeria. Nigeria did not qualify for World Cup. They kicked us out. I mean, just one free kick from one 19-year-old, they kicked us out. But no problem about that. This is football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. After all, we have beaten Cameroon in 3 finals. But this case is not about Nigeria. This is about Cameroon. Now, after beating Nigeria, they were to face Morocco. My God, did you watch that game? That was one of the toughest games of this tournament. Now, they beat Morocco 3-1 on penalties. The game ended in a 0-0 draw. And I can also link, the penalty shootout to this particular video so that you can watch it, because it was a very interesting, penalty, shootout. So their goalkeeper was very instrumental in them winning this Wafcon, because she saved 4 penalties in the game against Morocco, because before the final whistle, Morocco was given a penalty, but she saved it. And also in the shootout, she saved 3 penalties. So now, that was how they won Morocco. And now they got to the final. This is their 4th final. And they said that this time around, we have been winning it against Nigeria. But the debutant nation, Malawi, cannot come and chance us in something that we know how to do best. And that is how they went ahead to thrash Malawi 3-0 They did not give Chawinga sisters breathing space. They won the best player of the tournament. They won the Golden Glove, and they ultimately won the trophy with the biggest prize ever for this particular this year's tournament, and the biggest prize ever because since Wafcon have started, no team have won $2 million. In it has always been $1 million bid, but this year's tournament the prize was increased. So my dear people, this is the miraculous way that Cameroon used to win Wafcon 2026. They came through the back door and removed all the legitimate owners. It's just like renting your house to a tenant, and the tenant end up buying the house. My brothers and sisters, have you ever seen something like that? Miracle no dey tire Jesus. We did not win anything, we did not even qualify for World Cup, but I'm so happy for them because they showed resilience in this particular game. They are strong. Oh, these Cameroon girls are very strong. Oh more, I cannot even imagine. They are strong and they have strength. They just leave it for them. They have strength. They really had a good tournament. They even have a top scorer too, because all the top scorers in this Wafcon 2025 scored 5 goals. The only thing that differentiated Banda from Ngah Manga and Temwa is that Temwa has 2 assists, Ngah Manga does not have, and Banda has just 1 assist. So that is it. But congratulations to Cameroon, the champions of Africa, the queens of Africa. All the best. You've done your country proud, and I'm happy that finally you can win Wafcon. So congrats girls, congrats. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comment. Do you think this expansion, when a tournament is expanded, do you think that the organizing body should use FIFA ranking to add up the number that is many, or do you think that it should be zoned, or maybe one from South Africa, one from North Africa, one from West Africa, and one from East Africa? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And Wafcon 2026 has come to an end. It has been a great one. I'm so happy that we get to see many players like Malawians, Cape Verde making their debut and enjoying a good Wafcon run. So congratulations to the medalists, and see you in my next video.